Alright, today we're working on my Suzuki Cappuccino. We'll be replacing the front brake pads and rotors. Alright, let's get started. Alright, let's start on the driver's side here. Now we're going to be moving to 14 millimeters. Bolts right here. Take the top part of the caliper off first. Then we have two, I think it was 17 millimeters on the back to remove the caliper bracket. Next, we will need to remove these two Phillips screws that hold the brake rotor on. Hopefully they're not seized in there and it goes smoothly. Those Phillips screws came out just fine. Usually those are a pain and break off in there, you gotta drill them out. But mine came off just fine, which is great. Alright, usually the rotor is kind of going to be stuck on there. There's two holes right here that are not the ones that your Phillips screws were in. You can use a bolt to run in there and push the rotor off. I believe it's an M8 by 1.25. So you just screw that in there and just keep working, switching between sides, and it'll eventually come off. We got the rotor off. Next I'm gonna clean the hub off, get the rust and dirt off so the rotor sits flush on there. And alright, the hub's all cleaned off and ready to go. There's the old rotor, definitely needed to be replaced, got some weird wear marks on it. And there's the new one. Pretty much the procedure is just reverse of what I just did. Okay, here's the new brake pads. Here's the old ones. Not too bad a shape, but well, so I'll just go ahead and replace them. Alright, let's put them on. Okay, now it's time to put the brake pads in. Now it's time to put the caliper back on. When you go to put this on, since the old pads are wore down more, it's not going to go on. You're going to need to compress that in. And there's a trick you can do. You don't have to have a caliper compressor. You can use your old brake pad and a C-clamp to compress it back in. So you can just maybe set up something like this. Put the old brake pad in, put the C-clamp on, and then crank that in until the piston is compressed. Everything's back together. The last two bolts hold the brake caliper to the bracket. Those are 20 foot-pounds or 240 inch-pounds. Right there and right there. Yeah, it's all good to go now. Already got the other side done. The brakes feel a lot better. I have a lot more confidence in the braking on this car now. Those old ones definitely needed a replace. Doesn't feel as squishy and definitely have a lot more confidence in it. That'll be it for this one. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe. See you in the next one.